is a continuation of where I left. Why do we kill so much in the black community? Can we do something to transform this and change our way of thinking and way of doing things? Who are the mentors? Why do we have to have these surges and purge pandemic of killing, shooting every street, every corner, everywhere you walk, man? You hear the gunshot, boom, boom, boom. You hear the griddle. You hear the Draco sound. You hear, 9mm. You hear all this shit happening, man. Why should you shoot somebody because of an argument? That's not the way we should resolve criticism or issues or indifferences. We got a better way of doing things. Coming together, you can call an elder if you cannot agree on something. Why do you kill out of jealousy? We people of color, I'm asking you, why? I would like to hear some of your comments there, and we take it from there. Why do we kill people? We black people, why are we dying so fast in the black communities, particularly the black Americans? Why? Every single argument you are boiling into anger, you want to shoot, man. Who will answer this question? Is it the way we were raised, or is it that because our families have breakdowns and most of these boys, they were brought up without their fathers? Is that the reason why there's no father figure in their life, and that is why maybe they adapted gang culture and transgender issues and all these things happening, drugs and ammunition presence and gaming and all those culture? Are these the reasons why all this is happening, or is it lack of education, lack of moral authority in their lives? I need answers to these questions, because we cannot continue being like this, killing one another. This is ridiculousness. We need answers. We need solutions. Why do we have appetite for ammunition? Can't we sit down and negotiate and have elders instilled in our communities so that we can stop having this mayhem? If you meet me and I have a disagreement with you, greet me. Ask me, my brother, I haven't been looking for you for this reason. Not adding abusive words to me, running to the car, hey you know what, blah blah, you nigga, you know what. You go get a gun, you come and then you cock it and then you shoot. How do you solve that problem? Even if I owe you $1 million, there's a way to dispute it. Through dialogue and understanding and encouraging one another to engage. Not shooting. If you have a woman and she doesn't want you, or she doesn't want to be with you anymore, you don't need to resort into shooting. Be wise, be mature enough. It's a mom, it's somebody's future. She has responsibilities to take care of. Why should you just get a gun and do it, or get a knife, or burn the car, or do whatever the shit you want to do? Killing children, How to survive Black America culture is so devastating. You need to avoid going to the parties, hanging out in the hood, going out in the club, driving around in the hood at night, owing people money. These are the things we have to stop. There's a very great similarities between black in Caribbeans, black in America, and blacks in South Africa. Those three territorials, they share the same lifestyle and the same behavior. Unlike if you go to a place like Malawi, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, Kenya, Uganda, those places people have elders. They don't shoot. They engage in community to dispute issues. But when I look at the situation in South Africa, it's totally similar to what is happening in America. That's why I left Chicago. It was devastating. I had to leave and dislodged somewhere in Africa, man. That gun violence is extreme. It's not something to be encouraged. It's something to discourage and discard. You cannot raise your children in such an environment. Where I am staying right now, I have stayed for 4 good years. No gunshots, no violence, no dead bodies, nothing, no police silence, nothing. It's self-government, it's self-morality, encouragement matters a lot. Do something about what you see other people doing that is positive. Attract positive energy, not negative energy. It will not take you anywhere, my nigga. You understand what I'm saying, my nigga? Commonness matters a lot. Do we lack affiliations in what we do? Because there is a very high possibilities of what is happening to the Black South Africans and Black Americans and Caribbeans. They share the same characteristics. The rates of murder in South Africa, the way they murder each other for no reason, and the boiling point of the anger, they don't believe in solving the dispute on their own, is the same similarity happening with the Black Americans. The same. Somebody just knock you for nothing and then open the fire and kill you. Why do we have all these? Can we change? Can we experience what we call transition? Why should we have this low life expectancy in these areas? Particularly Black Americans and South Africans and Caribbeans. Their life expectancy is so low. Especially for the male child. If you grew up in an environment that is drug-ridden, you have the capacity to disorganize, relocate, detox, run to Africa and learn good morals. Is appropriate place where you can be introduced to an environment that is crime-free, and that way you become a human being who will serve the society and be somebody. The rate at which black people are murdering one another, and I'll retaliate once again, is astonishing. We have to do something. We have to do something about it. We are not going to allow this to happen. It will begin with me and you. You need to sit down and know what you want to do in life. Don't be a slave. Be dependent. Be of good moral. Establish your own content in life. Embrace, good morals. Live in harmony with your wife and children. Engage dialogue. Communicate. Not getting a gun and shooting one another and killing each other. You understand what I'm talking about? Do you understand what I'm talking about? These are the things I'm talking about because we need solutions for these problems. A white man will not give a solution. Look at what Trump is doing. Look at what he did in the US. He destroyed everything. Look at Obama. Obama never gave us anything. He was a puppet, be controlled by the Rockefellers and Rothschild. You know those motherfuckers and what they talk about there, nigga. Look at Gaddafi in Africa, the one who bailed out Africa all its barbering problems and poverty and financial, strains embedded in our leadership in Africa through imperialism. They smoked him out. I didn't see any single African leader who stood up for him and said, this is it, it's happening. We are here to support you. I never saw not even one single African leader. Only Zuma, who flew all the way to Tripoli. No one else. Nobody cared. Very wicked leaders we have here in Africa. Nobody cared for Gaddafi himself, and he fought. Gaddafi was for African continent. The African leaders, they never cared anything about him. And he even borrowed the money. He even chaired the committee of AU. He participated in drafting African policy. And African leaders, they are useless, as worthless as dead dogs. They never cared for him. They never went there for him. They never participated in anything towards them. They were silent. They did not even petition the West why they invaded and killed. Because you owe the West money and the land, your imperialism and infrastructure in your country. Fuck off, you oppressed motherfuckers. You participated in this genocide. You destroyed everything. Gaddafi was the leader for this Africa. I'm getting out of topic because I'm angry. I am looking at the reason why the leadership has failed completely and why reason things are going the way they are going. What can we do? What are we supposed to do to change everything? We need transition. It must happen. and to begin with me and you. Leadership from home, and then it expands to other places. I cannot just waste my time waking up in the morning here and then going to the social media, checking what's the latest propaganda, and then I draft an article out of it. Look at the statistics in Chicago. Look at the statistics in San Francisco. Look at New York. It's a mess. Look at Johannesburg, South Africa. It's a mess. Ecuador, Caribbean, is a mess. We need to change and do transition. Let's solve our dispute through proper channels. There are means and ways through which we can resolve a problem, not taking emanations and killing one another. That is my bottom line. Right now, I'm a Kenyan I lived in Chicago for 15 years. From there, then I had to leave. I cannot condone that gun violence. I'm an American citizen, but I don't live there. I don't. That violence is extreme. Nope. I want to see my children grow. I want to raise my kids. I want to see my wife every day. I'm not interested with those gun violence and presence of such kind of violence. No, it cannot happen to me. I'm not into that kind of context. All black Americans, the pain you have, it can offload. The only thing you need to do is to relocate from there. You come to Africa and start investing here. If you know you are managing to get $2,000 freely, maybe your work is online or whatever, then change environment, come to Africa. That money is sufficient to give you 2-bedroom house in a good neighborhood. It is all inclusive, and you have some savings of maybe, you even have a surplus saving of maybe $500 to $600, which is a lot of money here in Africa, man. Within a year, you are wealthy. You have money, tax free. You don't owe anybody. You wake up at your own time. You work at your own time. You know. These are the things I'm talking about. Anyway, guys, folks, I was just having these highlights to encourage you to do what is good all the time and be optimistic and positive. We are closing down the year. We are going to 2022. Let this be a year of blessings to you, not a year of destruction and killing and all these murders we are seeing. It's so horrible. Frustrations cannot be catapulted to the elevated level of crime, whereby you will regret later, why did you do this or did you do that? Anyway, subscribe to the channel, hit that subscription button. Let's usher to the new year in a style.